you want to come into the priest's hole?
This is not ideal.
Well, this is not what I wanted to be doing. Due to foreseen circumstances completely under my control, I was late here today. But I've got a plan for a bit of a strange camp today. I've got a cave to stay in, but the problem is the sun sets at like, I think it's like 4:07 today, which is about half an hour from now. Well, things are not looking good at the moment. The rain's come, it's getting windy, and it's getting dark pretty quick. At the moment, not good. And the worst thing is, I thought up here, if it did go pear-shaped, there'd be somewhere to camp at the moment. Let's just look at the ground here. I am making ground fast now. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be sleeping in that cave. You can see the light up there, but I don't know if you can see up there, but there's a light in the cave. I can see two in there. I hope to God, because if they come out there and go up there, I'm going to keep an eye on it and keep walking. Well, this is not what I wanted to be doing. Yeah, got the head torch on now, it's gone pitch black. It's just a bit dodgy because there's plenty of holes here where there's like little rivers running underground like this. It's so easy to put your foot down. Well, I've already gone down one. Well, that didn't work out how it was supposed to. I'm in my tent now. It's gone pretty cold. It's not absolutely freezing, but I'm going to check the temperature in a bit. But yeah, as I was walking up, I could see in the distance a light. It looks like someone's having a fire in that cave. What my plan is in the morning, I'll probably have breakfast and wait a bit, and then I'll go up and have a look at that cave anyway, just so anyone that wants to go there can have a look at what it's like in there. But yeah, what I'm going to do now, I've got all my sleeping bag, everything out. I went and got water, got my warm clothes and changed. I think I'm going to cook some food now. I've got something else to cook, but I've got one of these. It's from those British Army military packs. So I think I'm going to cook this. This is a beef burrito style filling with rice. I thought I'd show you this as well, because I've got my gas cooker. But I brought these because sometimes when it's cold, these are so good to have. I'm sure you've seen them before, those little... They're like the military ones. What I do is I bring two of the metal things. So they only come with one in the pack. And if you put one there, this is a good little tip as well, if you're going to be cooking outside and stuff. So you bring this extra metal piece, and then you can make like a little wind protector. It's like full protection. Usually what I do is bring a little, find a flat rock, just to make it a bit safer, but there's not much around here. So yeah, this is cooked now. This is the beef burrito style filling with rice. I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, the wind's picked up a lot now. I've got a little wind thing, so I'm going to check it when I go out. But yeah, it's looks like rice mixed with probably beans and stuff. But yeah, let's give it a go. Yeah, that's really nice. So if you're looking for a good one, I'd get this one. But yeah, I'm not going to chomp down the microphone because it'd irritate me if I was watching. I could hear, so I'm not going to do that. So I just finished that burrito thing now. That was actually really good, just the right amount of spice. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend that one, probably out of all of them. But yeah, I'm gonna go out now. I've got this little wind tester because the wind's really picking up now, and I know it's going to be pretty cold. I thought I'd give it a go. Be interested because it's not affecting the tent at all. So I'd be really interested to see what level this tent can handle. Obviously, it's not going to get close to the limit today, but at least I'll be able to gauge a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go out now and give it a little test. But yeah, you probably won't be able to hear it as much because I got this microphone on, but it feels cold. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, it's cold out there now. Yeah, with wind chill. I mean, without wind chill, I think that must be. It was 3 degrees. It feels way colder than that. I'm guessing with wind chill, it's probably like -4 or something, 5. I'd say even colder than that. It's absolutely freezing. So yeah, it's picking up 3, but it was slowly dropping as I was getting out there. So I think if I'd stayed for longer, it'd probably be a lot colder than that. It's so bright out there. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'm going to show you the sky. I might pick it up, yeah. It's very unusual for the camera to pick up the sky like that. Yeah, it's full moon, so it's so bright I can actually see outside without a light. Yeah, as you can hear the wind. It's pretty bad. It's like that probably would have picked up a bigger one. It's blown in the tent, which it hasn't really done since I've got a camp before with my brother, and we had to put the tent down. It was literally bent all my poles on my tent, and that must have been like 60-70 mile an hour winds. I was holding the tent up the whole time with the back of my head, and it's the most violent gusts I've been in, and not just in a tent in general. When we walked over the top, it was over that Glidders. That is called Devil's Kitchen. When we walked over the top of that, you couldn't even walk. We had to sort of crawl to get over the top. And then we dropped down to it's probably about 300 metres. And the wind had died off, so it was like, oh, we're in cover. We put the tent up, and then it just come back with a vengeance. And it was like it literally lifting the tent up at the back in the air. It was horrendous. So in the end, we was like, look, we need to put this tent down. There was a little shepherd's hut. We went and got in this shepherd's hut. Made we tried to put a tarp up, and that even in that shepherd's hut it blew down, and then we used it as like a bivvy and just stayed there till the morning, then went down. We would have just come down the rest of the mountain, but it was so dark, and we ended up, because of the side of the mountain we come down, my fault, I didn't check the map properly. I thought there was a route round, but you had to walk all the way around the whole mountain range to get back. So we ended up jumping on we got on the Snowdon, where that starts, the trail start. There's a bus that runs to that. I think there's like a train station, but we jumped on that bus in the morning and then got a taxi back to the car. We just had enough. We were supposed to do 2 nights as well, and that just finished us. We thought, look, I ain't camping in this. We underestimated the weather, because I did check, and it was saying it's like 40 to 50 kilometres an hour, and I was like, well, going to blow the tent, but it's a decent tent, we'll be fine. And yeah, it was more like 60, maybe even 70 mile an hour winds. But yeah, anyway, I'll start waffling. I've had that burrito. That's really, really good. I definitely recommend that if you're getting one of those military ration packs. Definitely get the beef burrito, spicy beef burrito. But now I'm going to crack on with the other meal. Welcome to Phil's kitchen. I'm going to be cooking this chorizo first, which is a lot of chorizo. It's a full chorizo. I usually wouldn't bring that much, but I did. So, and I've only got my spoon as a tool, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll just fry this chorizo up till it's pretty much done, and then mix in the pasta. So that's about ready for the pasta now. There's a couple of burnt ones in there. It's just hard to get them all cooking at the same rate on this gas stove. It only needs to heat up. I've got to be careful now. I think the pasta to chorizo ratio is a bit off. That looks pretty good, bar a few burnt ones, but I don't mind it burnt a bit, to be honest. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nothing spectacular, but it is nice. Bit spicy, this one, and I've burnt the chorizo a tiny bit, so probably don't do that. I'll finish that food now. Oh, it's gone cold. It's definitely gone cold. I haven't got used to this yet. But yeah, it says the wind chill is -8 on the thing. on the mountain forecast and -1 outside. It's not brutally cold, but with that wind, inside the tent it's 5 degrees, but there's a vent here and it always blows through the cold air, so it's great for condensation. Never get condensation, but it's always a bit cold. To be honest, I think they should make it so you can close that vent off a bit, so because there's just air in the tent, cold air, so there's a bit of wind chill in my tent. It handles the wind fine really well, to be honest. Oh, it doesn't, I haven't had many tents where it just doesn't affect the poles at all. It's like the tent just takes it all. So it is great. It's a great tent, one man tent. Not loads of room in here, but pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get snuggled up in my sleeping bag now and watch some films. Morning. You can actually see where I camp now. It's not pitch black. But yeah, this is where I managed to find. The only thing is it's quite close to a trail, so I think I'm gonna have to go soon. It's not the earliest already. Woke up quite late. But yeah, it's quite nice, to be fair. And the cave is just there. So I'm gonna quickly eat some breakfast now and head up there. Well, how about that then? I'm feeling pretty lucky now. I did not think I'd be sleeping in a tent in the snow. Well, getting up in the tent in the snow this early. But yeah, it's freezing. But I can't wait to get up to that cave now. Sit in the cave, probably have a coffee in the snow. It's pretty awesome, but yeah. It's sticking a little bit as well, but oh, it's cold. So I'm all packed up now. Still snowing, of course, leave no trace. But yeah, I'm gonna head up to this cave now. It looks a bit steep, and with it being so wet, it's crazy because I bet all that food thinking my backpack's gonna be lighter, and it's much heavier now because the tent's wet, and I need to, once I get up there, I'm going to repack this bag. I think my sleeping bag's dropped down to the bottom and all the weight's at the bottom. But yeah, it looks steep, but it's not far away. Yeah, it probably looks like nothing on this because I've seen videos and it looks like a tiny little hill there, but it's like a cliff face. So it's a lot higher up than what it looks like. It's probably going to take me, even from here, it's probably going to take me about 20-30 minutes, I reckon. But yeah, what I'm going to do is start heading up there. When I get halfway up, I'll probably come back on just to show you. Yeah, I'm halfway up now. Well, I'm almost there, sorry. It's not hard. Steep, but it's really easy. It looks quite hard from down there. But then you get to this, which is like just a little path leading up to the cave. This is where I was hoping to be last night. Unfortunately, I was a bit late on the game. But yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, it's not very big, and look at this. It's like, I like to moan, but what is that? This is ridiculous. You're a tramp, that's what you are. I'm sorry, but you're gonna come to a place, just basically you've come here, you've used it, you don't care anymore. It's just shocking. Why would you do that? Anyway, it's a beautiful view from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up all that rubbish and then I'm going to film again so my video don't look like a dump. Well, that looks a lot better now. Tried to get everything I can see. Obviously that mat's mine. And yeah, that's about how much it is. It's about the same as my backpack. But yeah, if you do come to any of these places and you see rubbish, obviously not everyone can take every single little bit. But if you get the chance to take like, you know, a little bit, just put some in your bag. Even if you just got like one carrier bag, you just take a bit. There's a few people do that and it's gone. So obviously that's a lot. That's going to be difficult for me to carry now. But it is what it is. I don't want to make a video to be moaning at people, you know. A lot of these people are kids and we've all done stupid stuff when we're kids. You know, and moaning. Being moany is not really going to do anything anyway. This is going to be a camping spot. Oh, I missed a bit there. This is where I was going to sleep. And this is what I'll do next time. That's what I mean. That's why I don't get with the rubbish. Why would you put it there? Because that's clearly like the spot, isn't it, here? Where you're going to sleep. It's either there or there. So why would you pile all your rubbish up there? It makes no sense. And someone's had a fire outside there, which I don't get. But hey ho. But yeah, what a spot. Look at that. Just sitting here. And I think the sun rises over there somewhere. I don't know if you'd be able to actually see the sun, but look at that. So this cave is called the Priest's Hole. So, do you want to come into the Priest's Hole? I wonder if it's warm in the Priest's Hole. I know one thing, it's quite dirty Priest's Hole. I think a couple of you could probably come in a Priest's Hole at the same time. I thought it'd be quite wet in the Priest's Hole, but it's actually quite dry. I hope you enjoy your time in the Priest's Hole. Yeah, well, this is not ideal, to be honest, but it's the only way I can strap it on my back. But yeah, I'll get this down anyway. I don't know how heavy this bag is now, about 30 kilo. But yeah, I just wish these cords were a bit better on the bottom, because it's not holding it straight. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video and you like watching people going to collect trash from caves, like and subscribe. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.
Hanging around after last orders, we're still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers. The fire burns so cold.